Hey you folks, Quilliking here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play EU4, Europa Universalis 4, as the Oirat. Things are going really well for us, except that we have a horribly disloyal subject over here. Baluchistan, loves us, 200 relationship. But because they've gotten a little bit of support independence going on, their effective strength relative to us is quite high. 100% liberty desire, because mostly 128% vassal relative power. That's because of their alliances. Certainly... Actually, that's interesting. Yeren doesn't share the vassal relative power thing, maybe because they don't have the allies themselves, but so I guess it doesn't add it all up. I'm not sure. While Yeren may be actually loyal, which would be nice. We've got our diplomats working in Malwa and Bengal over here to try to keep our alliances nice and strong. Delhi, has the coalition. So that's the problem. We have a coalition right now and a disloyal vassal. Things might get hairy pretty soon. We'll see. Most of my troops are over here near the border of Baluchistan, which I think is going to be a good idea. We don't have our maintenance up right now. We're making some really nice money, which is beautiful. And our manpower is about 2/3 full, which is pretty good. We're a little bit over our force limit. I don't think I'm going to do anything about that right now, because I think as soon as some of our autonomy drops, that will correct itself. We can take another idea group over here. Oh, you know what? I just realized I have the game sounds muted. There we go. We can take enforced service over here. Cheaper regiments, which is nice. Also, it would unlock step leader over here, which is really great, but we're going to get that with the humanist ideas relatively soon. And I think I'd rather keep my military power for the military tech right now. That's going to be much more valuable. So, this is a new day, and therefore everyone's reevaluating their diplomatic stuff, which has led to a couple people leave the coalition. That's great. Oh, no one's in a coalition at all anymore. That's really interesting. It'll be interesting to see if they pull their support away from Baluchistan as well. So for now, I'm just going to stay mostly nearby. It's always a little risky being right on the border with someone who might declare war with you and not have the maintenance. In fact, I'm going to step back just a scooch over here, just so that someone can't just pounce on me in turn one. We'll have at least one province of border in between us as is. All right, that's going to be okay. I think we've got, I think we have more than enough forts to have the full army. No, we don't. We actually need more forts to get full tradition bonus, which means it's probably a good time to build a fort. We've got a good line over here by the Ming, but we don't have as many in the west. We've got that, which is great control. I think I would love a fort, maybe not on the mountains, because we've discussed before, having a fort on mountains is really bad, because if someone is sieging it out, you're not going to want to attack into them to cancel that out. But I think a fort right here would actually be quite lovely for us. So they can go sit in the mountains, then if they decide to move there, we can counterattack or do something or other. We can go ahead and recall that. It also might be nice to have a fort on the border with my enemies here. In particular, right there might be nice, although we don't have a slot for construction in this province. And this is, Highlands isn't too bad. There's a grassland over here that wouldn't be awful. Just, it provides a barrier so that people can't just run through and conquer my stuff or attack my troops before they're built up, which is the whole thing here. Same thing, if Russia declared war on us right now, we would want them to be bottlenecked right over here. How much would it cost for the level 1 fort? 180. Okay, I'm going to get started on that. That's going to be fine. And I think in Kokind over here, we're going to go ahead and build a fort as well. No, okay. Right, of course, 180, not 120. It's like it's some square number, right? Exactly. Well, 2 is not a square root of anything. Well, it's a square root of, it's a square of what? E? Is E the square of 2? I don't remember. Anyway. Speed 4, I think, is going to be fine for us. I would love to be attacking and stuff right now, but I think we're going to at least wait until our manpower is back up. And, ideally until our disloyal subject is gone. There you go. Build another castle over there. Excellent. We get a half-price trader available. I think we've already got one. It would also be really nice if we can finish annexing Yeren, which is happening relatively quickly right now. It's going to take 9 years, so it's not literally the fastest, but I don't think there's really much we can do about it. Except, we could make them like us a little bit more if we went and helped deal with their rebels, which we might want to do. These poor fellows. Yeah, let's move over there. I still wish that you could sort of mothball armies, just like you can with navies. Or, or at least activate one for rebel stomping, because I would like to keep everyone else just relaxed and down. And I still think if your armies are at full maintenance, you should be getting army tradition from that. Okay, cheaper ships. Just like forts. If it's peacetime and you have your army maintenance up, you should get army tradition. Yeah, see, we're going to have to go and help out Yeren. So we can beat up these troops and also de-siege a little bit of stuff too. Let's make sure we've got a leader equipped to these guys. And you've got a decent composition, right? Yeah, that is perfectly reasonable. I'm assuming all our comps are okay. A little infantry heavy there. Yeah, actually, they're a little bit not right. I think I was going to go for like a 4-6-6 kind of comp as a balance, which I think is going to be swell, because we can still have 80% of our troops be cavalry right now and not get a penalty, and that puts 10 people sort of on a front line-ish thing to protect the cannons. Yeah, I like that number a fair bit. We'll get you to move there, we'll merge you up, and then we'll just reorganize these stacks to be reasonable. A bunch of recent uprisings went away, which might mean we'll start to get uprisings again. Splendid! Hey, we get a claim. Who doesn't like a little border tension? Okay, that's a claim against Russia. Stack is very large. We might get a little attrition once we arrive there. Actually, I think I intentionally built more infantry because I like the 4-6-6, but the infantry tends to take most of the damage, and I think I ended up really being quite in a frequent situation where my cavalry was overloaded, and so I might want to change some of my balance a bit. Let's do that, so at least that front line is fine. I'm not sure. Cannon. There we go. You can join up over there. All right, reasonably good. How's our troops? Oh, detach and go. So we'll get relationship boosts from defeating the rebels and also de-sieging their stuff. All right, we're coming on full attrition or full manpower soon. 135k is our max. People are fabricating claims. So I don't know if I start a war. I don't know if our vassal can rebel in that situation, in which case that may be what we want to do next. Who do we have truces with? Russia and Persia. We don't have one with Bukara, and they don't have any allies right now. Okay, that'll be the thing to do. No reason not to. Might just be able to fully swallow them up. Let's go ahead and y'all stand there, y'all go over there, and y'all go there. And we can just chump on their troops on round one. Round one! Fight! There we go. Castles are finishing up as well. And this one is still in progress. There's a little bit of attrition here, but it's going to go away pretty quick. And let's make sure that we've got our leader somewhere here on the front. There's going to be a river crossing penalty from over there, but it doesn't matter. We've got them so outnumbered and out-teched as well. They've got a military tech 15, I'm at 17. Actually, here's an interesting question. How close am I to the next tick? Not that close. And we still have a huge edge. So now, we do have to worry a little bit about aggressive expansion. Do I not have a CB against these guys? Oh. Well, alright then. Fabricate claim on I really, literally don't care. Ideally something a little bit more expensive. Yeah, they're all pretty cheap. I don't think there's a deal breaker. There we go, Bukara, which is the capital, actually. So, we'll fabricate a claim on that. Capital and the name of the entire country. We're gonna split you again, bring you down there. I think that'll balance our forces out. And I'm going to bring the maintenance down to, say, half. Not all the way, because I'm not going to want to wait that long when the claim gets done. But we'll save a few extra bucks. Are you still really being attritioned over here? If we had a high maneuver guy, we'd probably be okay. What's our... Okay, we can get an extra leader, right? Yeah, we can actually have 3 leaders. How come? Oh, government rank. Nice. 42 army tradition isn't bad. Alright, it's far from the greatest. Gives a little bit of maneuver. But I think we're still going to be 2 over. Let's move you out here. And that's not going to lead to attrition. What is that? Oh, desert versus dryland. Yeah, that's why. It's desert, so it's super low. No. I'm going to get... There we go. Humanist ideas is what I want. So, greater tolerance of heretics is going to be helpful. What's considered heretics for us? Animist, Shamanist, Totemist, Inti... Oh, we probably have no heretics right now. So, tolerance of heretics means that anywhere with a heretic religion would have less unrest. So that's not going to do much for us, but it is going to give us +1 leader shock, which is good. And we want to get... The next 2 humanist ideas are amazing. So we'll go ahead and grab that. That's fine. Horde ideas advance. Humanist ideas advance. We're still not going to grab the military idea. That's okay. And we still have these guys that are slowly moving to the front, and we're fabricating that claim. There we go, about a quarter of the way done. And then we'll be ready to just jump on these guys. They must be staring at each other across the border, and it's like, no, we're not planning anything. Really, we're not. We could level up this fort, actually. Oh, yeah, just click to upgrade. Yeah, I'm going to do that. Presumably, it still has the old fort defense while it's there, but then we'll just make it higher up. And you're heading up there, which I'm okay with. Influx of ideas. Okay, we'll get 40 power or something. What did we get? We got Diplo power. Sure, that's fine. Oh, how's my air? We keep getting this time and time again. My air sucks. So, we're going to take the 75% chance of him dying. He died. Oh, well. Still getting attrition over there, but it's not too much. Still. I could probably eliminate it completely, couldn't I? Alright. You're scooching. I'm actually going to get you to scooch. Ooh, Russia's buzzing around. To scooch up here, which is very likely where these guys might retreat to. You still have no allies? Still no allies. Claim fabrication. We are... Okay, we're getting close to the end. We're at about 3/4. So let me bring my maintenance all the way back up here. Because I want to just pounce on them day one of the war. Just be ready to go. Castle done. More recent uprisings went away, which means we might start to accumulate a little bit of unrest. Our national unrest modifier is really, really, really good, though. We do have the +2 stability, which is also helpful. And over here... Well, I'm going to save a little bit of money for the war. Last thing I want to do is have to take out a loan. Okay, 87%. Just waiting for this to hit 100. We'll have our claim. We'll have our CB. And then we pounce. And there's a fort here. I'm going to move into that on day one. It's very likely where they'll run to. Diplomatic move. Diplomacy, yada, yada, yada. Oh, I don't care if the Ming likes me. I'd rather take the Diplo power. But we have a free advisor slot. We did have that half-price trade advisor. Actually, we've got 2 of them. We'll go for the younger one. It's tiny bit more expensive to buy, but the same amount to hire. And they'll stick around longer. We could get the spy offense guy to make it easier to get this claim without getting caught, but that's hardly a big deal. And he'd be twice as expensive, because I keep getting these half-price trade advisors, which is just wonderful. And there we go. You got our CB. Declare war. Take the capital. Jump in with everyone. We'll get a river crossing, but it's hardly the end of the world, and you can go ahead into that fort. Now, this will lead to probably another coalition. But that's okay. We can take them, right? So, wicked amounts of overkill with our troops, but it is going to blow them up. In fact, they might get destroyed before they can run. We get another decent roll here. Okay, no, they're going to be able to run away. Boom. So, how many cannons do we need for this? 10 artillery. So, I'm actually going to merge you up. That was a little silly because okay, you still have siege. That's fine. I didn't realize you could click through there. Try this again. 10 cannons. Excellent. And then we're going to give you a couple of frontline those guys and a couple of frontline these guys, just to say. And then this group is going to run off this way. And actually, one of the cavalry I left behind here. I'm going to go here so I can pick up the other leader. Yeah, he might be running up to this territory. He does have some extra troops over there, so that would be something. Still, it's not going to be enough. I think I'm running over there. I think there were some weird clicks going on. Alright, split you, not literally in half, because what I want to do is get another dose of 10 cannons and a couple of people to cover them, and you're going to go down to there, and the rest of you guys, yeah, just start splitting up, and mostly go carpet siege, and try to not to get too much attrition. I mean, we'll get some, obviously, because we're in enemy territory. Alright, yeah, you go and siege out Urtesh. I do have to go and flatten you at some point, but that's going to be okay. Castle done. Let's give you that, so we'll get the extra tick of siege bonus over here. I'll have to be worried when these guys come back. They're going to want to start counterattacking. Actually, I might just keep this group together as is and see what we can do to chase this down. Or go after Irtesh, which might not be a bad idea. Where the hell are you going? That's what I want to know. Oh, we've already got someone going out to Merv. That's right. Okay. Kiva is ours. We can help supply microloans to people who need it. It is spelt differently. Army's under attack. Oh, I think that was a recruit that we just happened to catch. And keep moving out. Okay, they've stopped. No, they're still running away. And they're still white flagged. Well, they're going to get a lot of morale ticks by the time we catch them again. We can still defeat them with this army because we do have the superior tech. Although it's going to be annoying that they'll have, like, reinforced a fair bit. I think rather than go straight for them, I'm just going to go and kill this small stack here. That'll be fine. Which one of you are standing around? You. Let's go up that way. You're still hanging out there. Excellent. We're going to wipe another tiny stack over here and another one over there. Okay, there we go. So we can crank it back up to speed 3. That's perfectly okay. How you doing, Yaren? Good. Your Jianzhou rebels or whatever it is aren't causing any problems anymore. We've got the siege of the capital and the war goal. We're going to move over there because there's another fort. Now, these guys are going to be too big to swallow up entirely. It would be really nice, actually, to just vassalize them at this point. That would be a really nice outcome. But they're going to be too big for that. We will get plenty of aggressive expansion. But I think we're still in a situation where we can mostly take our neighbors. As long as the Ottomans don't decide to jump in. I think everyone over here is okay. I mean, it'll be a big fight, obviously. But I think we can technically take them. Oh, that's where you guys have regrouped over here. Okay, you're not attacking me, though. You're hanging out in the fort? Okay, so that's fine. So I got time. You come back over this way. Oh, they're going to Lower Isham. And then we'll stomp these guys with the group once we get everyone in the correct area. Well, that siege is going a lot faster than I thought. Get you together over here. Oh, excellent. Yeah, we'll definitely be able to stomp on these guys really, really soon. Just have to make sure we have some kind of leader over here, but the leader will be supplied right there. Another tick. The tick will probably go through before we get there. I'm going to start the fight just in case we might be able to get there before the next siege tick. Okay, we didn't get there before the siege tick. So just stall out a second here. There we go. I just wanted to wait until my leadership group was there. Okay, you go there. You are going to the fort, right? And you're doing that, which I guess is okay. Right, so no matter what we get unrest, it's peasant rebels versus noble ones. Peasant ones are easier to smash. We're actually good on manpower, so I'll take the more production efficiency for a bit more cash. Just for now. Alright, get in there. Don't let them complete the next siege tick. Really? Really? It took that long to move? Holy crap. Alright, that's vaguely annoying then. And by vaguely, I mean I'm internally screaming. So there's no forts up here, as far as I can tell. So I'm just going to send all my people to Irtesh. Except you can go there, and then once they get to Irtesh, we'll spread out a little bit. Actually, I guess you can take those now, that's fine. Oh, they got stack wiped. Nice. No, they didn't, they're running away. Just bring half, we're going to see if we can't chase them down, and then you can go over here. These guys ran to there, to their death. Go there and there and there, stack wipe them. Call for peace, not yet, although with 88%, it's still an early war. They might not be willing to give me more than the war score. They actually might not even be willing to give me literally my war score yet. They are completely broken over here, but yeah, it's the length of war modifier will be working against me. So just take a little bit more. Chase them down that way. You go there. Come up there. Group up and go. All right. 93%. That's fine. And hell, we'll stack wipe another group right here, and that'll be fine. 94%. More war score. 95%. All right. So first of all, we can't vassalize them. They are huge. We can't humiliate them. We can't do anything like that. I don't know if war reparations... I mean, it's probably worth grabbing them, just because we might be a little bit capped based on aggressive expansion and overextension, and we might want to save some admin costs by literally not taking quite as much stuff, is what I'm getting at. What I'm going to do here is grab everything that I can start coring from day one. We don't have a ton of admin power, but these are all coreable as is because we border them, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to leave them with a couple of stupid provinces here and there. They can hit all the problems in the world with rebels and whatnot. So we're fine right now. Good. It might be good. I don't know if it's good or bad to get more of a front with Russia. Although if I grab this, I'll get a fort. So that seems like a good idea. Okay, we're at 96%. Can I get another cheap province? No. I mean, I suppose I could decide not to take the gold or the war reparations. Which, honestly, with these guys, I'm willing to bet the war reparations aren't worth as much. There we go. If I do that, then I can take... Oh, I wasn't sorted on the right screen. Derp, derp. I was looking at totally the wrong thing. Oh, I should take the war goal. There you go. 99%. They've got no more money, so we're going to grab a bunch in the north. We're going to grab the war goal over here, which is worth a bit more bordering with Russia, and specifically a fort here, which I'm going to, I think, appreciate a fair bit. And 66% overextension, 38 aggressive expansion, which isn't actually that much. And the only countries that are already in coalition mode are not ones I'm particularly scared about. Boom. Done. Boom. Core things. Almost core everything at once. Oh, wow. Down to exactly 1 point. That's... I happened to click on it in a random order that worked out okay. We're going to have you guys pull back to right there. I mean, there'll probably be some rebellions here sooner than anywhere else. So let's get you to sit around in Baluchistan. You guys go there, which you're already going. You stay there. You go over here. I can't remember. I think that might be everything. We could drop our maintenance, but I think I'm going to have them do a little bit of rebellion busting at first. Not going to get the military idea, because I'm going to get the military technology instead. Lost the CB against Bukara. Ming started a war. They've mostly been on the receiving end of wars. Bukara, I'm going to not allow you military access. I'm going to be a jerk. You won't be able to combine your troops in any way whatsoever. Because I'm a big poopy head that way, and I think it's really, really, really funny. Hey, Bhutan, how's it going? I think you're new. I might be wrong, but I feel like you might be new. I'm not sure. They want my provinces. More importantly, though, do you have a bunch of cores? No, you don't. Yeah, okay, so we're mostly going to forget about you. Yaren, we're going to be annexing them slower right now, because we did lose some Diplo rep as a result of taking land, but that's okay. Oh, estates. Yes, of course. The church, the clergy wants a little bit of land. We can give them, yeah, these, like, 3 development. All right, and some 6s. That's okay. One more? Nope. There you go. Now you're good. Okay, so we just have to wait until we get 70 admin power, and our admin power is pretty good right now. Yeah, 11. We still have focus there, which is good. We need to finish admin ideas, and we're certainly behind on tech as well. I mean, overall, I'm not complaining about our situation, though. So you guys are hanging out there. You guys are doing that. You guys are there, and you guys are down there, and actually doing more busting than you need to. Although, do we have any unrest in these places? Not really. So you know what? Just hang out in Bukara. That's fine. And we're going to keep the maintenance up just for now. Just because it will help with some rebel busting and just slow that down. And we may as well do it. We have an excess of manpower still. And how are we doing? Okay, force limit did increase. We didn't combine anyone over here. So our force limit did just increase because unrest and things went down a bit, which is nice. I could spend some Diplo power doing some more cultural conversions. Okay, we are actually converting you. And there's another one over there. We'll never have enough of those to become accepted, even, I suspect, even with the humanist thing. But for now, we'll go ahead and convert you anyway. We could wait, but I'm going to be happy with that. Okay, go up to speed 4. Border friction. Russia hates us. Oh, we're not losing Diplo power. I don't care if Russia hates me. That's totally okay. Can I get the next level of fort over here? I need 80. Really? It was 70. Did it change? No, there it is. I'm confused. Oh, it is there. How come I don't... Oh, I probably couldn't core you yet. I took you and I couldn't actually core you yet. Ah, alright. But I can start a castle, even though you're not cored? Alright. I'm going to do that. I don't think I can core them while the castle is doing it, but I'll be able to do it. After the castle is done, I'll have enough points. Everything will work out well. We can no longer claim, yada, yada, yada. That's alright. We'll probably revisit a claim with them later on, but of course we have a big, long truce now with them. Very long. How about Russia? We do have... Oh, yeah, that's right. We got a claim against them. So we don't need to fabricate another one. What kind of allies does Russia have? Nothing I'm scared about. Right, they have Persia, though. Wouldn't be nice to break that. You know what? Oh, that's right near the front. Although this doesn't bother me. I like the increased loyalty. One province having some tax and manpower modifiers. Who cares about that? We'll give them a little bit more autonomy or authority. That's okay. That was like limited time, right? I didn't actually check when the expiration date was. I thought it was just a few years. Not until the end of the game. I hope not. Let's grab the next level of military attack. We get new cannons and new cavalry. That is a big, huge level. There we go. Culture changes. More stability, more manpower, lots of things actually from doing that. Rebuilding our troops. We don't have an uprising that's about to tick. We're actually very stable right now. Province of Bukara, excellent. We're going to get a bunch more of those. All right, and we do have some... Oh, these are not my rebels. But, once again, I will go ahead and assist my ally, because Yaren just can't seem to get a properly sized military at any point. Hey, speaking of things that are properly sized, what about our navy? We could use a little bit more. May as well. What's the... Are they all the... No, they're not the same cost. There we go. Get them going there. And, right. I can lose a little tolerance to the True Faith. It'll hurt our stability a little bit, but not that much. Cores are finishing. Yeah, can't core there because we're building something. Ming declared war on you. Yeah, that's the people who had been declaring war on them. It's pretty impressive that Ming is making the comeback. That is not a great conversion time, but I think I'm going to go ahead and get it started anyway, even though we'll add to some unrest. We could get an actual unrest lowering guy. I'd like a converting guy, though. I think we're going to be okay. Inflation reduction is nice. Oh, we're already at 0. And we're still making money. Not tons of money. Yeah, the level 3 people are really expensive. An agent. People are fabricating. That's all right. You are building that. We'll have to core you afterwards, but I'm quite happy to be doing the... I'm going to be happy to have the higher level castle here. If Russia comes in, it's going to take them forever to be able to siege that because it's higher level, and that's more time for me to equip, and they're not going to be able to sneak by here with all these forts. Franz III of Austria, getting another thing. The autonomy, or Imperial Authority has actually gone up a fair bit in the HRE, which is impressive considering it's actually decaying over time, but there we go. Well, I guess we're going to put in a cut in here. I still have my incredibly disloyal subject, but he hasn't risen up yet, so let's cross our fingers that they're going to behave, because honestly, I don't want to kill that many people. Not for someone I already own. Like, what would be the point of that? Thanks for watching, folks. See you next time.